We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cubs. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jon Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts? Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch here from Lester. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And there's one away.
Not accepted. The second baseman, Kolten Wong.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Kolten Wong. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Russell. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Paul DeJong. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Lays off 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Fastball just inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. A solid start to this one for Jon Lester. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Baez leads off second with nobody out. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony
So
Rizzo.
striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
1-1.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
None out. Runners at first and second. Count remains 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The catcher, Wilson.
In now, Wilson Contreras, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. We head to the second, scoreless at Wrigley. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Well, count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now Lester's 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
1-1 to Schwarber.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Martinez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
O'Neill is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Wong is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Ripped down the first base line. Rizzo is there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jon Lester. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Ball 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. A matchup with Jon Lester now to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The catcher, number 4.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with... Bottom of the inning now. Here's Chris Bryant now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Third baseman, Red.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's upstairs.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Dubro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. His first home run of the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lester ready, the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Riding in once again, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. John Lester flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Jairo Munoz.
In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Ball 2 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here it comes. 2-0.
Hey! Down to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Munoz rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they cut their deficit in half. It's a 2-1 game now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. first and second here with nobody out. Ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So striding in, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 2-1. Jake Woodford is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jake Woodford.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Not shortstop. Javier.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. And it's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first home run of the season, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate
First baseman.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line drive to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Chicago. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The third base.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Count is 1-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the 2nd out.
Now back.
Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Misses for the 2nd ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
That's a ball.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.